Good morning, ladies. It's Wednesday, March the 25th, and if you're like me, you've got to make sure to know what day of the week it is because they're kind of all running together. So it is Wednesday. So a couple of housekeeping things. First of all, excuse me. First of all, I have not heard from Angela, so if anybody has her information to reach out to her, give her a text and say, hey, please email Dr. Walker to say you're alive and you watch the video and because she did not respond to a discussion board and I haven't heard from her. So if you have Angela's information, that would be awesome to just give her a shout and say, hey, you really need to communicate with Dr. Walker. Okay, so she's the only one, so thanks everybody else for doing that for me. So it's very important right now. I'm just trying to reach out just to make sure everybody knows we're still having school, because there have been a lot of rumors of people that are saying, oh, school's out, we don't have to do anything else. So that is not true. Another thing is we will get, as faculty, I don't know when your email will come, I'm sure today, we will get an email kind of saying how the rest of the semester will go, hopefully. And so we will kind of know where to go from there as far as what the plan is. So if I have to do this the rest of the semester, we'll make it a good time. So all good. I'm standing at my desk today because I sat all day yesterday and I am so tired of sitting. So, okay. Announcements. Let's see. I had one. I've got to start writing things down. I posted, that's it. I have your test graded. I sent you an email last night with your test score and your current grade in the class. Know that your grades are always available. So just ask, please just ask. Okay. But what I'm going to do is, because I really think what they're going to tell us is this will be the entire semester. I'm going to mail those to you so you can have the hard copy. I thought I was just going to scan them, but I'm just going to get them in the mail to you. So if you will email me your mailing address, I will get those in the mail to you, and you can actually have your hard copy for that. So, and otherwise, I'm working on an online system right now through your textbook to be able to do online quizzes and online tests. I don't know how that will work. It's a new system to me, so I'm still trying to look to see what is available to that. If all else fails, I'm going to upload it, let you fill it out, and then email it back to me by page, and I'll have to go that direction. So if all else fails, but right now I'm working on that. So I am going to post a quiz today for 14.1. It will be just in Word or PDF format. So if you will, two options. You can print that off, fill it out, and then take a picture and email it to me. Or you can just write the problems down on a separate sheet of paper if you don't have access to a printer, a separate sheet of paper, and take pictures of that and email it to me. So I'm going to make that due on Friday. Okay, so Friday, let me check my calendar. Oh, where are we at? Okay, so I'm going to make that due Friday by noon. So I will post that. When I post the quiz, I'll make sure to post the due date also. So 3/27 by noon. I should write that down. 4.1 quiz. Okay, girls, thanks for bearing with me. This is so different, but we're trying to make it okay. I miss your faces, just so you know, and we're going to make this work. So, okay. Today we're continuing on into measurement. Hopefully your measurement conversions went okay. I didn't hear from any of you guys, so hopefully that went okay. So today we want to get into talking about some perimeter. But a couple of things before perimeter. We can talk about, I don't have any idea what this line is through here. Apparently there's something on the scanner, so I've got to clean the scanner, but side note, I'm still random. That hasn't changed. So in order to, if you're given three sides of a triangle, you can determine if it's a triangle. So how this works is, let me get it down here. The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. So if you can take two of them, add them up, and then it's greater than the third. And if you do that with all three combinations, And if they're all true, then yes, you have a triangle. So some examples. I listed out the 3 sides in the first one. 5 plus 11 is greater than 9. Yes. 11 plus 9 is greater than 5. Yes. 5 plus 9 is greater than 11. Yes. So all those are true statements. So yes, you have a triangle. Now, the second one, 29 plus 39 is greater than 70. Well, that's not a true statement. That's only 68. 68 is not greater than 70. So that means you have no triangle. Once you find one, that means you don't have to try the other 3. So that means you have no triangle going on here. And the third one, you can see AB is equal to BC. So those sides are the same, and they're both 90 units long. So we're still working. If there's not a measurement, it's just units. And so all of those are true statements. So yes, you have a triangle. So if you're given 3 sides, you can determine whether you have a triangle. Okay, and that's kind of a side note here before we get into this. During this chapter, it is vital that you label things. So I'm trying to, if things are not labeled, I'm trying to put units on there, whether it's inches, meters, centimeters, and so forth. So make sure you're labeling your answers. Don't lose points for that. And if there's not a labeling, just write units. UNITS, units. Okay, we're going to skip this problem because we're going to skip this problem. Okay, so let's think about distance, perimeter. So perimeter is the distance around a figure. So this is two-dimensional flat figure. I want to talk with my hands. A two-dimensional flat figure. So we just want to measure around it. So if it's a polygon, it's important that you just have to, if the figure is a polygon, the perimeter is the sum of the lengths of the sides. So remember that a polygon is a simple closed curve with line segments as the sides. So you're just adding up the distance around. So here we have a rectangle, find the perimeter of the rectangle. So for a rectangle, it's 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, okay? Because you have 2 that are the same, and you have 2 lengths that are the same, and 2 widths that are the same, so because opposite sides are congruent. So you're just adding up those sides, and so you have 96 inches around that. Okay, so here's a triangle. Find the perimeter of a triangle. Well, we don't know this side right here. The left-hand side, we don't know anything. So I'm going to label it A. It is a right triangle, so that means that I can find the other sides by using the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Remember that the hypotenuse, this side opposite the right angle, is always your C. Always your C. So I made A, the left-hand side of the triangle. Solve for A, and you get 11.3. And then to find the perimeter, you're just adding up those 3 sides, 4.3 meters. Okay, then we can move to the perimeter of a circle. This is called the circumference. The perimeter of a circle is a circumference, the distance around. If we were to take a flexible tape measure and lay it around a circle and measure and have that measurement, that's what we're finding here, distance around. Now you can read in here, it's based on diameter, or it's based on, if you have radius, diameter, remember, is equivalent to 2 radius. Okay, 2 times r is equivalent to diameter. So you have 2 separate equations that you can use. It does include pi because you are working with a circle. Okay. So 2 examples here. The first one is you're finding the circumference given the radius. The second one, you're finding the diameter given the circumference. So you're substituting in for the circumference. So 45 is equal to pi times d, and then divide by pi. Remember, pi is just a number. So you end up getting your diameter to be 14.33 inches. Okay, so you can find the distance around a circle, so perimeter there. So the last thing is arc length, and arc length is when you know the angle that you're trying to find. So I just want a piece, okay, a piece of the circle. What is the length of a piece of a circle based on a certain angle? So the length of an arc, and the arc is what I have scribbled right here in orange, I think it was. The length of an arc depends on the radius of the circle and the angle determining the arc. So the formula for your angle length is given by pi r theta. Theta is your angle. Okay, this circle with a line through it is Greek letter theta, and it stands for an angle. I should have written that in your notes. I'm sorry. Please add it. Okay, so as you look over at your circle, the part that I oranged in, if you look back, you'll see a little line denoting a little arc denoting that angle. That's angle theta. So whatever you're given there, and then it's all over 180. So you can substitute in. So find the length of a 25-degree arc of a circle of a radius of 10. Radius of 10. So substitute in. And we're working with centimeters. So again, be sure to label. Be sure to label. Okay, you can look at the homework there. I remember I am going to post a quiz, and it will be 2 ways to do it. Talked about that at the beginning. So if you have any questions, be sure to email me. Email me with your mailing address. Know that I can always have a video conference with you. I'm learning Zoom very well. You do not have to have Zoom on your computer to have a video conference with me. Just let me know you want to video conference with me. I will send you a link, and all you have to do is press on that link and you will be connected to me. So it works very well. I'm actually going to try it with, where'd I go? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm actually going to try it with my parents this afternoon, and we'll see if they can do it. You guys can do it. So anyway, okay, miss you guys, and stay in communication. If you have communication with Angela, just have her reach out to me. Have a great day. The sun is shining here.